Oh my god, my hair is fucked. Beanie time. What's up, fellas? I do have kind of mixed feelings about this shit, by the way, guys. Before we get into this, does anyone remember when I said we should be afraid when Blizzard adds new abilities? I am afraid. I'm terrified, actually. Ice Wall sounds cool. Where the Frost Mage can put up a line of sight wall that lasts for 15 seconds, 8% of his health. Do you think it looks cool? You're gonna fucking rage when you queue into a mage, I promise you. Bunch of new Covenant Soulbinds haven't taken the time to look at it yet. But let me show you something, okay? Heartstop Aura has been changed to Shroud of Winter. Enemies within 8 yards of you become shrouded in winter, reducing the range of their spells and abilities by 30%. You're gonna be trained by a Frost DK. You're not going to be able to cast a single thing on the healer because of range. They remove Heartstop and bring something new in. That is like just as annoying. Alright, let's go over these changes. I'm not going to go over all of them because some of them are like not really relevant to PvP. Wonderful effect port range. Dude, I swear it's actually crazy because Frost DK went from being like one of the most annoying classes to face. And I read that Heartstop Aura got removed, and I was so happy. And then I realized there's just still gonna be so fucking annoying. So fucking annoying. But anyway, let's go over these changes, the PvP related ones. Balance of all things is more consistent, so it doesn't crit as often. I don't really think Boomkins are that popular or that good anyway, so we don't really care. Kindling. Mages usually played Meteor. Some of them played Kindling, which reduces cooldown on combustion every time you do something. I forgot what it does. But that's a fire mage nerf for the ones that aren't playing Meteor. But this one is actually pretty big. Infernal Cascade, which is it increases your fire damage when you combust. And that's been nerfed by 20%, so this is actually pretty nice. Symbol of Hope. Recover 60 seconds of cooldown on a major defensive ability. Honestly, I haven't seen a single priest press Symbol of Hope, so I don't know how good that's gonna be. This change. This change. They made the shield from Cloaked in Shadows. I think it's 16%, right? It's 16% at 226. It's now 50% larger. So now they're 100% not going to break out of stealth at all with full dots. Wait, we don't care anymore because we don't have dots anymore. We're not playing Affliction anymore. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, okay. I actually don't care about this change anymore because I don't play Affliction anymore. Dark Pack's additional Absorb Shield has been increased by 216%. This is actually kind of interesting. This might be worth playing sometimes now, depending on how good it is. I swear Dark Pact is terrible. I swear it's still terrible. But depending on the numbers, this might be good. Might be playable, especially into like Rogue Mage, maybe. I don't think you'll take this into any kind of cleave or anything though, because you're just gonna get crapped on. It's 4k more now? Okay, no, then you wouldn't take it. Yeah, you won't. You'll never take it anyway then. Never mind. Destruction. Chaos Ball damage increased by 10%. I don't think this one is really necessary in terms of PvP, but you know, we'll take that. We will take this. Yeah, I really don't think this is necessary in terms of PvP, but you know, we'll take it. That's fine. You guys want to see the funniest part? If we scroll down just a little bit. Malefic Rapture damage reduced by 18%. Agony increased by 20%. By the way, I just want you guys to know that Agony literally ticks for 60. Agony ticks for 60. So, it's gonna tick for 72 now. That's a 12 damage increase. It's now gonna tick for 72. So, in terms of PvP, this is useless. This is useless as well. You don't press Shadow Embrace in PvP. Focus Malignancy reduced by 53%. If you're still PvPing as Affliction after this patch, you play Corrupting Lyria instead of Focus Malignancy. But you shouldn't be playing after this patch anyways. And then, the worst part is that they've nerfed Sacrilash. They increased the damage of Corruption. But now instead of slowing them by 50%, it extends the duration of all your curses active on the target by 2 seconds. Now, I hate Sacrilash as much as the next person. You know, I hate Sacrilash as much as the next person, but we are literally going back to BFA Affliction with this.
Fucking shit,
Dude,
alright?
we're
I'm not playing with
winning.
your class anymore.
Fucking
I'm
winning.
done with it.
It's the
I
highest
can't deal
rating
with
I've
it
been
anymore.
all
I
season.
can't deal with it.
Dude, we won that game. We'll farm those guys. Fucking WizK is fried too. He's telling me to go Panda to pure for myself and get the versatility. Dude, everyone left Discord. Oh my god. They buffed the spec that didn't need a buff, and then they nerfed the spec that needed a buff. So what this means is, instead of having auto slow applied with corruption, you're going to be putting up Curse of Exhaustion. You're going to be spending more globals. Your agony got buffed from 60 to 72 damage, and you don't really have any burst anymore because MR plus the conduit that affects it got nerfed big time. So what this means is you're going to do even less damage than you did before. You're going to have less globals to play the game, and more classes are going to be able to dispel your slow. So Aff is dead. There's actually no reason to ever play Aff over Destro after these changes. What the fuck?
Quand les services des urgences débarquent sans prévenir en médecine interne, la pression monte, des vies basculent, et pas seulement celle des patients. Retrouvez Hippocrate.
Alright, so I guess I'm gonna be doing a shit ton of Covenant campaigns again. Oh my god, man. No! No! New Soulbind tiers. Are these released yet? I haven't taken a look at any of these. A little bit afraid of what I'm gonna see there because I'm just very afraid of when Blizzard adds new things in general. Soulsteel clamps reduced. This is a good change. It was kind of this is just stupid in the first place, but good nerf. The fart duration has been nerfed. Okay, it's fine. I think this should... Auto abilities are just stupid in the first place, but anyways. Okay, let's go to PvP. Heartstop removed. Shroud of Winter replaces it. We talked about that a little bit earlier. Just makes it so that when you're in 8 yards range of the DK, your ranged abilities have a 30% less range on them, which is kind of annoying. They replaced one annoying thing with another annoying thing. I guess DKs are always going to be annoying, but Jesus. This is a huge change right here. This changes the meta entirely. I think that Klepto being arcane only means that mages can't play with paladins anymore. Because if they're playing with paladin and they face like mage druid, they're just going to get shit on. There's just too many trash buffs and stuff like that. That mage druid is back, for real. Mage druid is back. And it's going to be better than mage holy pally by a lot. Dampened magic PvP talent has been removed. This should have been removed a long time ago. This was like just a direct counter to like SP and like warlock and boomkin and stuff like that. But now that we aren't going to play Aff anymore, we don't really care that this is gone. But it's good for the game. It's good for the game. So I'm happy about that. Kamehameha ability. Don't really have an opinion on it. Basically what it does is you charge up and after 4 seconds you blast someone and knock them back. It's literally just Dragon Ball Z. Don't really know if Arcane's really going to be good. Probably not. Probably not. Just because Frost got buffed big time, but we'll get there. New PvP talent, Ring of Fire. What this does is it's literally just Ring of Frost, but instead of CCing, you take 24% of your health over 6 seconds. So you can like you can box someone inside it or something and force them out. Has some interactions with other classes. For example, the new warlock talent that I'll talk about a bit later. You could pair it together, could be interesting, or maybe even bomb from a rogue plus Ring of Fire surrounding it. It's kind of cool. Or you could even place the Ring of Fire on a stun target, because 24% over 6 seconds is pretty big. Don't think these are really that important to talk about anyways. New PvP talent, Ice Wall. I'm scared about this one. I'm really scared about this one. What it does is it puts down like an ice wall that acts as line of sight. For 15 seconds, you can kill it. I think it has like 8% of the mage's health. So certain classes are going to be able to kill it very quickly. If you're an Affliction Warlock and you get Ice Walled, good luck. Fortunately, we won't be playing that anymore, but it is killable. It acts as line of sight. It's kind of... Oh, it's 40%! Okay. Okay. Okay, 40%. That's actually pretty significant. That's going to be pretty hard for a lot of classes to kill. For example, on Nagrand in the starting room, right? What if someone's in there? Can you just block them off in there? Can you imagine someone trying to kill an Ice Wall if they're a healer? I don't think that's... I don't like that it's... I hate that some things are so hard to kill for some classes. But anyways, I'm a little bit afraid about this one. I feel like this ability is going to make me mold a little bit. Also, on Ruins of Lordaeron, you can actually block people in the room. Yeah, this is going to be very troll ability. Very, very troll ability. Kind of cool and interesting at the same time, but very troll. And I don't really like this kind of thing being added to the game anyway. But it's something new. Frostbolt now deals 100% more damage in PvP combat. Was 15%. This is actually going to be crazy. You're going to be frostbolting people for like, I think close to 20,000. Wealthy Man hits like 12k frostbolt crits with Rune of Power and Ice Form. It's pretty crazy. So I think oh, Deep Shadow now increases the damage of frostbolt by... Oh, okay, so it's gonna be more sustained. It's gonna be more sustained, but less bursty, I guess, right? Thank you for the Twitch Prime. It's just so you don't have to play Deep Shadow always. Okay, that's a good change, actually. I like this a lot. Like being forced into certain talents kind of sucks. And I don't really know about Burst the Cold. I'm not sure how good this is gonna be. Okay, Frostmage buffs aren't as big as I thought they were gonna be, but the one thing that I think is really important is that Kleptomania has been nerfed, and only Arcane Mages can take it. And Frost Mages have to play Ice Form, which is purgeable. But now if you play Mage Druid, you're going to have like a billion trash debuffs, or trash buffs. You can't really purge Ice Form. And you're just going to be able to pump super hard, plus you get this new cool talent, which is kind of interesting. So I think, I don't think Fire is going to be bad. I think it's gonna be fine. I think Dragon's Breath is so fucking OP. I think that Combustion without Klepto is going to be very, very fucking strong still. Your Combustion is going to do less damage due to Infernal Cascade, the Condor being nerfed. But I don't think Fire Mage will be gone whatsoever. However, Frost will actually start to be more common. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's scroll back up to the Fire Mage nerfs. Yeah, Fire Mage is going to be just fine. Fire Mage is going to be just fine still. Klepto nerf is good for them as well in a way, because you can't just Klepto it off. For example, in our series against Method NA, if Wealthy Man just didn't get CS'd, he could just Klepto, Soral's Combustion, and I'd be completely fine. Now that's really not going to happen anymore, so yeah. Kindling nerf? Yeah, but they played Meteor sometimes as well. Like, Serral played Meteor into me, so it didn't really matter if they played Kindling, right? Mistweaver Monks. You should be afraid. Let me pull up a screenshot, okay? Here it is, okay? Mistweaver Monk. Revival's cooldown is reduced by 50% and provides immunity to magic damage and harmful effects for 2 seconds. You get a 2-second magic bubble. It's a talent you can take. PvP talent. Alright? Obviously this one thing is not gonna make them like in the meta again, but there's more. Dematerialize into mist while stunned, reducing damage taken by 40%. Reforming over 3 seconds. You get a 40% shield wall while you're stunned automatically? But the reason why I'm scared about this, okay? Let's have a look at this. I honestly don't know what any of these two things do, so I'm not gonna comment on them. Eminence is a PvP talent. Transcendence can now be cast while stunned. And its CD is decreased by 15 seconds if it's cast while not stunned. So what that means is, you get Kidney Shot as a monk, and you have this talent, you can just press port. You just press port while you're stunned! What the fuck? Are you serious? It's back to mop days, man! It's back to mop! How did they come up with this? Who asked for this? You can't wait to fight C9 Magelock Monk? I mean, I'm happy about this. Cupsy's gonna play his monk and we're gonna shit on kids. I mean, but it's horrible for the game. It's horrible for the game. You should not be able to press things while stunned like this. This is just stupid. At least there is somewhat of a drawback here, which is at least they got that right, but no. No, you should not be. This is very, very out of touch. New PvP talent, improved Master Spell. Where is that one? Master Spell's cooldown reduced to 15 seconds, and mana cost reduced. Great. So you queue into a Shadow Priest, and he's going to MD his healer out of every DR of CC. Every DR of CC, he will have Master Spell, and it won't him. Okay. Nice. Shadow doesn't get that. If it's listed under Priest and not under a spec, every spec gets it. MD will be up for every DR. Do you guys remember when I said you should be afraid when Blizzard adds new shit? This is what I'm talking about, man. Mark the Master Assassin durations reduced. I like that. I think crit legendaries are stupid. I think crit in general in PvP is stupid. I'm happy with this. New PvP talent, Hemotoxin. What this basically is a sharpened blade on a 25-second cooldown for 9 seconds. Where is it? Shiv reduces the target's healing received by 40% for 9 seconds. It's like a super sharpened blade. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. And then Shiv also has the conduit effect that makes it act as toxic blade too. 9 seconds is long. That's that. Every kidney shot you're gonna have sharpened blade on it. Yeah, that's not gonna be easy to heal. That's not going to be easy to heal. Warlock new PvP talent, Shadow Rift. This is kind of interesting. And now that you don't have to play Affliction anymore, and you have talent slots as Destro, you might actually be able to take this. What it does is, it's like a pool of 10-yard radius at the target location, and it lasts for 2 seconds. And any enemies within the zone when it expires get TP to your port. It's a 30-yard range. I don't know what the restrictions are on this ability. What you could do, for example, is you could put it on a monk's port, and if they port into it, they teleport back into the open where your port is, which is kind of, you can do a lot of cool things with it. I like this ability. And I also like the fact that you're probably going to disconnect someone with it, because it's probably going to be buggy as shit, so I'll be making sure to spam that in tournaments, of course. But you can do a lot of cool things like this, like Magnus said, right? You could put your port in the starting room on Ruins, you could rift 2 people in there, and then you could ice wall the entrance, and then 3v1 the third. That'd be hilarious. That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. This is really cool ability. I kind of like this. You can also, because it's only 2 seconds and it's instant as well, you can easily like Shadow Fury do it. Or you can even Infernal and then do it. People can't get out. So it's kind of cool. And of course, we get to the best part. Soul Shatter PvP talent has been removed. You can see that after all the PV Affliction nerfs, they decided that this is what they're going to do to fix AF and PvP. They're removing Soul Shatter. That's gonna fix it. Fucking hell, man. I can't believe... I actually was baffled reading the PV changes, and then I scrolled immediately down the first time I read them, and I was like, surely there's some PvP changes to offset that, right? I scrolled down, and I was pleasantly surprised to find that their change is to remove Soul Shatter. So, that's, yeah, there's no hope. There's no hope. AF in Shadowlands is officially back to BFA status. You're playing it to grief your teammates. New PvP talent, Fell Obelisk. What does that do? Let's take a look. Summon a Fell Obelisk with 5% of your health. Okay, so it's going to have 10k health. Empowers you and your minions within 40 yards, increasing attack speed. And it's a 20-yard range, so you could plop it behind you. This is kind of interesting. Too bad Demo's always gonna suck though, so it's not really relevant. But it's kind of interesting. You could like plant this behind you and then just use it for the cast speed. But it has 10k health, so a warrior's just gonna go over and condemn it, get a victory rush, and then heal himself with 25%. Should be nice. I really dislike when you can like put things down on the ground that are killable like that. It just feels weird, like Ice Wall. Obelisk. It's just weird. I don't like things when they're killable like that. I wish there was like other ways to counterplay. Cold Fellord is back. How much damage does this do? Has anyone tested how much damage it does? 4k swings? I don't think it would count as a pet for Tyrant. That would be an interesting interaction, but I don't think this would count as a pet for Tyrant. It counts? Okay. Okay, that's actually kind of Kind of cool. Okay. I don't think Demo will be a viable PvP spec though. You face any team that has a Demo lock, you just kill the pet twice and you laugh your way to the bank. So, all this shit is just irrelevant to me. It's just irrelevant to me. I can't believe Singe Magic was even in the game for Demo, because you always run Felguard anyway. Destruction, new PvP talent, Bonds of Fel. What does that do again? Encircle enemies with Bonds of Fel, snaring them by 50%. If they leave, they take fire damage. Interesting ability. But it's a 30-yard range. And I'm always playing at like 40 yards. It's interesting though. I think whether this is taken really depends on how much damage it actually does. And yeah, it just depends on how much damage it actually does. You can also synergize it with Shadow Rift. Like what you could do, you could put Bonds of Fel on someone, and then you could Shadow Rift them to your port in the open or something, and force the damage to go off, which is kind of cool. But you could also yeah, I like these two abilities because there is like movement restrictions associated to them. You can like force people to go to certain places, which is really, really nice for a lock. I wonder what tree it's on though, because it's called Bonds of Fel, and it does fire damage, but that's giving me the impression based on the name Fel that it's on the Chaos tree. So if you get kicked on it, you might get cooked. But it also does say fire damage, so not too sure. And we like this. Chaos Bolt now deals 25% more damage in PvP combat. Focus Chaos got removed, but with the 10% buff earlier, it's a 5% net nerf to Chaos Bolt, right? Except now that you can Havoc with the Bolt. So when you have like, when you coil with Havoc and you cast the Chaos Bolt, it's gonna hit 2 targets. Plus, all the con flags are gonna like duplicate as well. Granted, your Havoc abilities I think do 80% as much damage, but still, you're gonna crap on people. You're gonna crap on people. This is actually really nice. I like this a lot. Destro got some pretty insane buffs. The main thing here is that you get a free talent slot. So now you can run Reflect, you can run Demon Armor, and you have a free slot. And against like Cleaves, for example, you don't really need Reflect, right? Then you can run Demon Armor, you can run Shadow Rift, and you can run Bonds of Fel. So that's gonna give Destro a lot of flexibility, which is really nice. Transferred abilities by Havoc is nerfed by 50%. Oh, it's 60%. Yeah, true. Okay, you're right. What about the Conflag talent, Cremation? Yeah, you could take that as well, but I mean, it's such small damage. I mean, you could also take Felfisher as well. So, yeah, there's a lot of flexibility. There's a lot of actual options now for Destro. A lot of options depending on the matchup, which is kind of cool. So many keybinds though. Yeah, you have to add 2 more keybinds. Fuck me. Fuck me, man. Should we look at the Covenant changes? Sacrilege change? Yes, I know. Sacrilege is fucked. Affliction is completely dead. Completely. They did some changes to help Afflock and then they just completely destroyed the spec. What the hell? This is useless. This is very, very fucking trash. Nadia's not good. When the haste effect of Euphoria ends, gain 10 seconds of either 20% increased crit chance or versatility. This is not bad. Not bad. I just don't think you'd ever take Benthia, to be honest, as a Destro lock. There's just no reason to. Necrolord and Night Fae are too good. Especially Night Fae. No, I don't think Fatal 4 is worth it. What about as an Afflock? After taking physical and magical damage, gain a shield that absorbs damage equal to 8% of your health. What the hell? Okay, no, I think the Ooze is just better, right? Are there any other Soulbinds that caught you guys' eyes? Your Fire or Serenity? Wow. God, I hate Covenants. Oh, I love the Fart one. Is this the Fart guy? No, it's... Yeah, it is. When reduced below 20% health, fear nearby enemies for 3.5 seconds on a minute cooldown. I actually love this. I wonder if it DRs with actual fear. Because it's a stun. It says fear, they run away from you, but they're actually stunned. Like, they can't do anything. It does not DR, it's kind of insane. Oh my god. I swear I'm Myco Necrolord. I swear to god I'm Myco Necrolord. So you get all of them, right? Or do you pick between them? So you have to pick... Okay. When struck by a snare, you drop a puddle. You actually just like drop fluid behind. Read Bonded Hearts? Okay. Oh wow. Oh, holy shit. Wait, this is actually kind of insane for Destro, because when you press Soul Rot, you get 8 stacks, so you heal for 16% of their health. And you get bonus. Oh, that's actually kind of juice. Oh, Cold Shard is actually pretty nice as well. Because it's Chaos Bolt. When you fall below 50% health, you gain. Oh my fucking Jesus. Okay, Knife is still Biss. Knife is still Biss for Destro then. I think I'll play Naya and pick this one. This one seems very nice. If I can actually die, I'll play this, and if I can't really die, I'll play this to help my team out. I can Soul Rot to save him and shit. When you take damage below 80% health, you gain a shield for 30% of the damage amount. What? Is there a CD on this? Wait, what? Is there a CD on this? So if you get hunted for like 20k, you get a 6k shield for 3 seconds? No CD? Wait, that's actually crazy. There's no way, right? There has to be an internal on this shit. When damaging an enemy, you gain 3% leech. That's useless. Useless. There's also Coraine's useless now. I don't think you'd. Okay, let's have a look at PT. What the fuck? All right, so IMO. Unless this is worded incorrectly, you take Dreamweaver and you take this thing. This is just so fucking good. It's so fucking good. And if you don't, then you just go Naya. And if you can die, you pick Survivor's Rally. If you can't die, you pick Bonded Hearts. So Bonded Hearts you get for sure, and then you can pick... Holy fuck, man, Naya is crazy. Naya is really crazy now. Naya is really good. The Destro potency suck, so what you would do is you Ashen Remains here, and then you would go down, I think, right side to pick up Finesse. Oh no, left side to pick up defense. And then let me see. Oh no, Survivor's Rally. Yeah, so you go left side to pick up the Burrs for a free slow. And then you pick up the second potency, and then you go down like that. And that's your best conduit tree for Destro. Because you want this thing. And then you want the second Finesse. Or you could go for 3 Finesse. Because the defense conduits suck as well. But I mean, you don't really have a choice. Like, Kilrock's Cunning is so bad. You could take Fell Celerity, but that's not really that great either. All of these changes are insane for MLD. Insane for Magelock Monk. I have to see how much like Mistweavers can heal for, but if Mistweavers can do insane healing, then Magelock Monk is going to be crazy oppressive again. But right now, I think like MLD is going to be probably one of the top comps. Kind of already is right now. At least now, it's like Aff is so dead in the coffin that like I don't have any urges to play it anymore. Do you know what I mean? I'm not getting like swindled into playing it anymore, which is really nice. Because before I was like having hopes it would work, I would keep it practiced. But now I know I can just like completely give it up, delete the macros for it, it's done. I don't need to stress about it anymore. I can just play Destro. I'm actually these changes are pretty fucking insane, but yeah, they're pretty fucking insane. That being said, I don't think Fire Mages are going to be bad. I think Fire Mage Druid will be more popular than a Fire Mage H-File potentially. And I think, or at least in like mirrors. And I think that Warriors somehow escape the nerf bat again is pretty fucking funny to me. I really like this new Shadow Rift shit. It's actually just a yeet spell. You can like yeet people across the map. I wonder if like, okay, let's take Nagran for example, right? If I set my port in the pillar next to the first pillar, run up and push up, and Shadow Rift the enemy healer, can I teleport him and yeet him across the whole map to me? Does that work? That'll be sick. Oh, you guys, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. He drops the Shadow Rift right here. He falls off. Holy fuck. Oh, I need this ability. It's too good. It's too good. Yeah, I think this saved retail WoW for me. I'm actually excited to log into retail and queue up now. Like, I was very much cooked. But some of these changes are actually really nice.